Welcome guys to the wilderness walk. Today we are going to be doing something super awesome, super sketchy, and pretty fun all in one. I am finally on the road. It's almost 7 o'clock and the place is like 2 hours away, so I'm going to have to set up in the dark and walk in the dark down like this little super steep rocky trail. But you know what? We do it for the plot, and we do it for the dad lore, and most of all, we do it for you guys. So we're gonna pick up Seth in probably about 30 minutes, but you guys are gonna see him probably in the next shot, so it'll be like that. Just picked up Seth. We're gonna be like getting up there in the dark. Bro looks thrilled to be on camera. Look at him, he's just chomping at the bit with anticipation. Whoa! Airtime! On the Buddhist. Alright guys, so we got to the camping, well I guess the parking spot, but we found out that the road is closed. So that's Seth over there with the light, and we are all packed up and ready to go now. But we have like 3 miles through alpine tundra, so the stars are gonna be nuts. But we also have like a solid mile in like super thick brush with a bunch of moose everywhere. So wish us luck, and hopefully we don't end up getting a freaking massage from a moose. It looks like moose or elk crap right there. So literally right as after I just recorded that thing about moose over there on the other side of the sign. So they're definitely here. Well, new discovery guys. There is a full blanket of snow up ahead of the trail where we thought it was going to be regular trail. So I guess what we're going to have to do is keep going forward. Alright guys, so basically we're going to have to walk through this glacier bit. We didn't really realize how much snow was going to be an issue until we got up here, and there's a lot of snow. We're having to kind of like go in plank position and cross the snow and like dig our heels into the snow like that, and that's like a super steep drop down there. You guys can't see, but maybe it's really steep. So wish us luck as we proceed along these treacherous roads. I will say it is not too bad up here temperature wise. Not too bad at all. Well guys, it is official. This valley is fully snowed in. He ain't talkative right now. Let's just get there. Finally got to the campsite. We're just getting wood now. It's almost 12:30, so it's pretty late. We just couldn't find the campsite because the GPS kept moving for some reason and setting us off guard or off balance with where our coordinates were. So we finally got it figured out after doing some scouting. We just dropped the packs off near the trail, what we thought was the trail. It's just hard to find the trail with all the snow right now. I'm telling you guys, these pies are a godsend. So good. Look at that. That pie filling is the hack for the hikes. It is so good. And these things light up so easily, the boxes. I'll show you in just a sec. You're gonna take your match, take your matches. Seth's getting some sticks on it for after it's done. And there we go. Light that sucker up. Put that right in the center. And you got a fire right there, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you, cherry pie boxes are the best kindling. But you gotta eat the pie first, because that's the best part. And we got a roaring fire now. think it's time to set up camp, guys. So, Seth's tent will be over there and my tent will be right here. Alright guys, the bed is all set up and I'm super tired, so I'm going to head to sleep and I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning guys. Well, almost good afternoon. So Seth and I got to bed at around probably 2 in the morning, 2:30, and I only woke up 3 times last night, but overall I slept really good. I just passed out and I got up once to go pee and I looked around and everything is covered in snow. Like this entire bowl that we're in, from where we hiked in from, is just snow, snow, snow. So, just getting up, showing y'all the campsite. It is pretty swampy, like I said. All the snow runoff from up in the high country is starting to melt. And yeah, this is, we're having like ponds right next to our camp. But here's our tents over here. This is my tent. This is the fire pit right here. Chairs, Seth's tent. And as y'all can see, there is a bunch of snow everywhere. That's the high country up there, the peak. I think is either that way or somewhere over there. So, forgive the bedhead, guys. I just got a haircut. Shout out to my barber, Steph. But this whole thing is like a big bowl. So, just a bowl fully around. You guys can't see because of the timber, but there's a bowl over there too. A long journey, guys, to the campsite where we're at, but it is absolutely gorgeous out here. First things first, y'all, we need to get some wood for the fire. Another thing that was cool is that I brought steak and hot dogs, and I was able to just use this as a little refrigerator. We brought some non-alcoholic beverages, some non-alcoholic Guinness, because I'm not 21 yet, and neither is Seth, so we are law-abiding citizens. Living at its finest, y'all. Oh yeah. Tea jug time. See if I can get mine so right good. Here. I'm telling you guys, these Arnold Palmer jugs are the hack. You just clip them to the back of your pack, take a swig out of them every now and then, and you're good. See if I can stabilize this camera.
It's not a hack though.
It's a lot of weight.
It's a necessary evil. That's what it is.
Honestly, I'd sacrifice my water for this. So for breakfast, we got bacon, half peppered, half unpeppered. Bacon is good for me. Canned peaches, tortillas with ground cinnamon and honey. And so I'm going to toast the tortillas in the bacon grease that comes up from this guy. And then I'm going to put the cinnamon and honey on them. And yeah, it's going to be delicioso. Bacon is going on now. Bacon. Bacon is good for me. Put it this way. There we go. Mmm. Some good bacon right there.
Now that we got our bacon done, it's tortilla time. Tortilla time. Start with that one. Got that set up. Gonna have us some cinnamon and honey sopapillas. It's honey and cinnamon time. This guy's all toasted and ready to go. Oh yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Honey, cinnamon. Danny cinnamon tortillas. Oh, they're tasty as hell. Oh yeah, load it up. Time to pluck the grape from the vine. Hot jiggity. Time for the cinnamon. Cinnamon, lemon, then. That was like a cinnamon bomb. Oh yeah. Oh ho ho. Oh ho ho. Time for the little flippity flip. My hands are all sticky now. There we go. Push that sucker down like that, and you got a little sandwich. Sopapilla sandwich. Sopapilla sandwich. Alright, guys. It's time to try my sopapilla. Fire cooked sopapilla. Woo! Mamacita, that's good. Now, try that, bro. Try that. Oh. How do I do it? You just bite it like a sandwich. Oh, doggy. Dude, that's so good. Then you can dip it in the sauce. Ooh. In the sauce. Yep, this is gas. I'm doing it again.
Alright guys, we got the fishing gear out. Ready to go get some biggins up in the lake up there. We just have to go up that ridge, and there should be the lake with brookies, rainbows, and cutthroats waiting for us. So I got my fly fishing rod. We're gonna try and test this out and see how it works. A little bit of after breakfast fishing, and yeah, wish us luck. It is gorgeous out here. Look at that view. Beautiful. Just getting over the crest of this hill, and looks like the lake's still iced, but it's still really pretty. Yeah, it looks like it. That kind of blows, but at least it's scenic. So we did find a part of the lake at the end that isn't iced, so we'll probably start there, but the rest of it is just completely frozen. Nice little, looks like fox tracks over here. Maybe coyote, I don't know. I'm thinking it's fox, but they just run along the side of this little lake over here. There's some of this mountain ice right here, guys. Just these little crystals.
Going in the skivvies.
Hooks the camera.
Yeah.
Well, back from fishing. We didn't catch anything. All we caught was
Rocks.
Yeah, rocks and a sunburn. That's about it. But we're heading back to camp and we're gonna make some steak, and it's gonna be gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, guys, we are back at camp. I decided to aura farm with my cowboy hat. It's almost golden hour time. We got to get some wood for the fire so that we can do some gourmet cooking. I got my steak over here in my refrigerator. I do have to do some dish work because this morning cooking sopapillas. So, but before I do dish work, I need to heat this back up and get this crispy so it just comes off. But we will use the light we have, the remaining light, to get some wood. So stay tuned, folks, for that. Well, we got that wood processed. We got some starting tinder there, and we'll get this cook-off going here in a bit. That's how you get a fire going. Cowboy way. See, this is life, people. Instead of choosing to be little virtual living gooners like the rest of the world, we're out here in God's creation, making fire, about to cook some steak, about to fly the drone around and get some cool B-roll footage for the opening shots, and maybe later in the video. See how I feel. But the point is, people, don't be gooners. Pursue life. Ain't that right, Seth? Look at the camera. Say, I will not be a gooner.
I will not be a gooner. I will pursue life.
On a serious note, guys, I feel like I just need to have a heart-to-heart real quick. I just want to encourage you guys to... Dang it, Seth. Pepper spray. Guys, like, go out there and go out there and get out there, guys, and seek your own adventures. Like, don't just like watch people online living life that you want to live. I think something that I really struggled with for a long time was like living vicariously through like YouTubers I liked. Like, I love the Outdoor Boys channel, and they're like Luke Nichols. He's a great person to look up to for just going and seeking adventure, but you can't live through like videos online. You have to get out there and, you know, live life yourself. Like, have those campfires, cook those steaks, you know, go hang out with your buddies, no matter how dumb they want to be, throwing pepper spray in the fire. Fly the drones, do all this stuff. Like, get out there, go shooting, fishing, you know, whatever you like to do. Stop living vicariously through people on the internet and go do it. Nothing wrong with YouTube videos. Please watch all of our YouTube videos. But
Shameless fun.
Shameless fun. But go out there and live it, you know? It's important to do that. God made humans to live and enjoy his creation and to glorify him and know him forever. And part of glorifying God and knowing him is exploring and seeing the world that he made, and part of relationship with God is I think being in creation and experiencing the wonder of what he made in Genesis that he called good. Like, creation is good, going out there and seeing the world that God made. But yeah, guys, enough of my lecture. Well, guys, it's dinner time. So we have for supper tonight mashed potatoes, a organic beef ribeye steak, some biscuits, this cheese,
sliced cheese to go on top of the potatoes with sliced peaches. And for the steak, we have Kinder's steak seasoning, the blend, and we have this garlic and herb butter to season the pan, so that'll be
quite extravagant. So let the cook-off begin. You may hear me go into a French accent here and there. That's just because I'm getting into the spirit of things. So, oui, oui.
Oh, that is going to be a good steak.
That butter's gotta heat up more.
The steak is almost done, guys. That garlic or butter is doing its wonders on that ribeye right there. I'm going to baste it here in a second. Oh yeah, that is what I'm talking about. Perfecto. Dude, that smells so good. Smell that. Mmm.
Bellissimo.
Yeah. Fresquís.
Oh. The sizzle.
Really good. That garlic butter, put it over the top.
First steak ever.
We'll edit that out.
Alright, next thing, guys, the potatoes. Or actually, we got biscuits in there, and then we'll do the potatoes. We decided to use the water for the coffee instead. But once that's done, we'll have coffee, potatoes, and I'll continue finishing my steak. Seth's got some croissants cooking right now.
Croissant.
Are you gonna eat
They really
that
just look like.
Dumplings.
Yep. Buns.
Check on the biscuits. Biscuits.
Oh yeah.
Oh man. I think it's time for some summer sausage and cheese.
Summer sausage. No coffee tonight?
Hell yeah, I want coffee.
Hell yeah, I want coffee. Yeah! The chef's Bignardi. Le Bignardi, welcome, madam. Welcome, monsieur.
Fajita steak.
Gotta This is City. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. It's very simple. Elon, even though he's the smartest guy in the world, couldn't think of it.
Elania, my precious Elania. She couldn't do it, and he couldn't do it either. It's a he-she situation, depending on the day.
He's like my wife
/ lover /
Although recently, we had a falling out.
Nobody treats me like Elon has. He's treated me like a dog. Like a dog. Something I wanted to talk about for the channel that I think you'd be a good person to conversate with about is this idea of like using your time in the...
Sorry, I had to get that out of my system. Proceed.
using your time in the wilderness to engage the problems that you have in your life spiritually, psychologically, and emotionally, instead of using your time in the wilderness to escape. Because I think something that I struggle with, that I think a lot of people battle with, is using this to escape instead of using this as a tool to engage.
Well, it's not only... Could be... like even if people aren't even into stuff like this,
Yeah.
they have escapes that they could be using more productively to
Yeah.
engage with how or I guess engage with the troubles they have, things like that.
I think escapism is like super common in our society, especially with like looking at our generation, like how many people use readily accessible resources that they have, like whether it's, you know, video games or movies and TV entertainment, especially stuff that comes to mind because it's stuff that gets me. Like for a super long time, I mean, you know this, like we played Red Dead because we wanted to experience this and escape from school or escape from work. And I think what I've really seen in doing more of this is, like, at the start I was viewing the woods and the wilderness or other things like hobbies that I had as a way of escaping my problems versus using them to refocus, recenter, and rejuvenate on God and His truth and what He says about my problems and me, versus like what I did before of just using them as a way of escape. And I don't know, I just think that it's been cool to be able to like channel self-development, and I use that term loosely because we don't develop ourselves. Christ, you know, the Holy Spirit develops us. But it's been cool to be able to channel this thing that, you know, I love so much as a way of like pouncing on problems that I face instead of running away from them, you know? Ooh. You know, something that comes to mind is like Jesus going into the wilderness to combat, you know, the devil and experience temptation and fasting, right? Like, he used that time in the wilderness not to escape from his problems, but to like fully pounce into them or like jump into them, you know?
Yeah.
Like fasting, thank you. Fasting for 40 days and 40 nights and then being spiritually attacked by yourself in the wilderness without food and water is a new level of intensity. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's cool, and it gives us like something to look into at, you know, Spiritual Warfare 101. Like, to your point, whenever we're out in the woods like Jesus was alone, you have time to think and process and examine your life. And I think that that's something that
because we're so busy in a world of constant noise and entertainment, we do very little of nowadays because our minds are always fed something, you know?
So it's funny you actually bring that up. I don't know if you've listened to the Screw Tape Letters by C.S. Lewis or read the Screw Tape Letters. But there's a part in there where, if you guys don't know what the Screw Tape Letters is, it's a book written by C.S. Lewis, same guy that wrote Narnia. And it's going over, it's from the standpoint of a nephew that is a demon being mentored by his uncle that is also a demon.
So two related demons, one older, one
Correct.
younger.
And it's going through the processes of how demons tempt you and how they keep you away from God, really. And in one of those chapters, they were in a big city, and the uncle was expressing how much he loved the cities because there's so much sin and so much going on that sin can just hide in the shadows, and there's so much noise that it all just gets drowned out, and everybody's crap is hidden into themselves. And so he was like expressing how much he loves the noise and how much, which is true. Jesus needed time even away from his disciples to think and pray and connect with God.
And I think what's interesting is that he did that right before he started his public ministry.
Well, yeah, and he had to do it continuously throughout.
Mm-hmm. Like, you read all throughout the New Testament, Jesus rose early in the morning while it was still dark to spend time with his Father in prayer. And honestly, it's convicting in my life because a lot of times, like, I'll choose more sleep or choose more distraction instead of choosing time with my Father. And I'm choosing the noise and the distraction instead of what would really help me the most, even if I'm physically tired, is to have that spiritual time of, rejuvenation with God before the day starts and really getting my mind set on the mission goals. And I think encouragement for all of us is taking Jesus' example of, like, and taking into account what Seth just mentioned of the noise that the spiritual forces of darkness use to lull us into a false sense of peace. It's like, it's like that time with God that we have every day, and just resetting our minds and remembering the things of God. What's it called? Stir yourselves by way of reminder, like that verse in Romans. Like, it's important that we stir ourselves by way of reminder through that time. Refocusing and all that. Thanks, buddy.
Good stuff. That's like almost black.
Yeah. That. How much did you put in there?
A lot. Oh yeah.
Good.
That's good.
How hot is it?
Not very hot.
Not very hot.
It's like sippy. Sippy hot.
Oh yeah, that's good. I think I like it stronger.
Me too.
Yeah. Something else that comes to mind is David.
Oh my goodness, that was close.
What happened?
Popped off.
Oh.
Almost dropped it. What about David?
Like, just how much time he spent in the wilderness and how all that prepared him to be king and to experience like all those battles, but all those battles on the battlefield were not the first time David faced warfare. The first time he faced warfare was, you know, hiding in mountains and valleys and caves and deserts.
Yeah, being hunted.
Yeah, being hunted down. And it's like, I think it's just interesting to see how two of these really key figures of the Bible, Jesus being the number one key and David being, you know, a leading up key to Christ, use their time in the woods and in this like wilderness to engage. And I think, to your point, it doesn't necessarily have to be the wilderness literally. I think it can also be, how are the biscuits? Good. Are they gold?
Yeah.
Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. New way to make biscuits.
That's what I've been waiting for. Still got the baggies. Hot jiggity.
But yeah, it doesn't necessarily have to be like the wilderness out here. I think a lot of times Christians mention, you know, wildernesses in their own spiritual life. I think that there are places that people think of as the worst place to be spiritually, but I think honestly they're one of the best places to be spiritually.
Yeah.
You know, because in that you're able to focus on God more because you're in a season of desperation to where all you can look up to is God.
Right.
And that's it. And it almost like forces the noise out of the picture, you know?
Yeah, totally.
Like, all that noise that, you know, the devil uses to really distract us and seduce us, it's like gone, you know? Because there is nothing but God.
Right.
Fire's really humming, dude.
It's nice. Yeah.
Makes you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart. Praise God, baby.
Also, shout out to Theo Vaughn. If you're out there, bro, we would totally love to take you camping and have some fire chat with you, because you'd be like the most entertaining guest ever. And I mean, you'd be the only guest on the show ever.
Well, maybe not ever.
Maybe not ever. Well, as of now, you know.
Just boil that down.
Mic'd up.
Good one.
It better give you a song and diamonds to go.
Good morning, everybody.
We got our little breakfast ready. We're gonna do some bacon, some cinnamon rolls, and some very light coffee because we ran out.
Not a cloud in the sky. Sun's about to crest over the trees.
Found a cloud.
And the birds are...
Why do you always have to be so negative?
Not any other clouds except one in the sky. The birds are chirping. And we are going to have to hike up that rock face up there. So we're just fueling up properly.
Bacon?
Bacon is good for me. Hey, I gotta tell you something.
Well, if they don't know what that's from.
Well, they need to search it up. Search up King Curtis. Kid goes on a diet. The video is 10 out of 10. Bundle of laughs.
Top tier.
Top tier.
Yeah, really good. He loves bacon and he loves chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets are like my family.
Just goes straight through the tin right into my hand.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy.
Baby blue.
We got our cinnamon rolls and our bagels cooking up right now. Gonna be muy bueno. Having some trouble putting the bacon on the stick?
I dropped my bacon.
Cinnamon rolls are a little worse for wear, kind of burnt, but they still taste immaculate, especially with this frosting. Seth's got his all made up right there.
Very good, guys.
All right, guys, we're ready to go. Packed up everything. Breakfast is finished. We're just calculating how long it's gonna be back to the car. Yep, this is gonna be tough. Woo! Whoa! Whoa! Never know how deep the snow is until you actually cross. Woo! Raging river. Well, I guess we gotta cross, even though this is kind of not great. There's a rock in the middle that you can cross over on. Your feet are gonna get wet either way. You can try and jump it. Come on, buddy. You got it. All right, guys. You know, part of me wants to jump right in, but I don't want to break my leg. So I'm not gonna let the intrusive thoughts win, even though that'd be a pretty fun slip and slide. Maybe a month ago would have been like a nice little slide down. Should bring my sled next time I'm up here, huh? Oh, one step closer. We gotta crawl up this mountain face. Oh, this fell down. All right, guys, we are gonna slide down this ice ridge. Oh yeah, I'm feeling majestic, feeling cinematic. Oh. Woo! Still got the baggies. Well, after that that little mountain riding, we're gonna do some mountain climbing. Time to segue into an epic montage with maybe some Rocky music in the back. Let's get this over with. Well, that's a sign. Here's a trail. There ain't no trail, so we're gonna have to climb the rocks. Beautiful mountain meadow for your enjoyment. All right, guys, so the night we came in, we had to cross this at night, and we're seeing how actually steep it was during the day. It's not awful, but that snow was really slick, and we had to like dig our feet. These are actually the holes that we left whenever we came in through. To dig our feet in the side of the hill and just crawl across with our packs just up against us, and try not to lean back, because if you lean back, you are gonna.
Oh, a little spotty.
Spider in the ice?
Spider in the eye.
Well, we made it up the peak, and the view is definitely the reward. But we're both freaking spent. You want some water? Yeah, I want some water. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, Mommy.
Oh yeah. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Well, got to go all along that trail around that mountain facing down a little bit, so probably another 1.5 miles, 2 miles. Yippee! Well, we're out of the alpine tundra, back into the tree line.
How long till we get to timberline?
How long until we get to timberline? How long till we get to timberline? If you guys haven't seen Open Season, great movie. You should watch it like right after you're done with this, and right after you like, comment, and subscribe. But more importantly, share this video. The more shares, the more content like this I can create for y'all. And the more trips Seth gets dragged on. Seth gets dragged on. We have arrived. Back to the truck. Well, we made it back to the cars. Our celebratory Gourmet root there.
Green root there.
Cheers, buddy. Come on, get in the camera. Cheers. Come on, get yourself in the camera. Cheers.